Guys, what is up? And, well, yeah, now I sound everything like an e-book. So, we got some new information and stuff. A few images of the Battle of Blackfire Pass. It's just a demo battle, but from what I can see, it looks pretty awesome. See, we got a few great swords jumping in, trying to kill this troll, but they kind of ignore everyone else. Massive demigryph charge led by the Emperor himself with Gazmaru, I think it's something like that, Goblin Hammer. So you may be asking yourself, this looks awesome. Now what's going to be in it? Well, first I got some good news for you. This will be seen as a revolution to the Warhammer universe because we got big monsters, we got hordes, we got vomiting. Yes, vomiting is now an attack as proven back here. And yeah, oh yeah, I forgot, we have also flying combat. So you see we have hordes of units charging forward. Maybe this might revolutionize Warhammer a bit. Well, Total War a bit. Because now they're at a crossroads. If they're going to flood it with DLCs, there's not really much of a point. The battle itself, it looks pretty awesome. And there's only 4 factions now, so hopefully there's more, and, you know, it would be nice. So, let's start off. So we see we have the Empire here. They have a lot of knights, but you may notice that they're more lightly armored than their knights. They're basic grunts, as you can see beyond distance, challenging the orcish hordes who are lightly armored, but they're more brutal. They're much stronger than a human. As you can see, these guys only have 1 plate and are using halberds to take down a fucking troll. Anyway, back to the point. So we have these huge monsters that cannot be killed in 1 hit. We have flying units, spellcasters. This is going to be pretty awesome. So what I imagine will happen is flying units, they'll probably be hit and run. We have giant monsters that will smash away ranks of infantry, but are pretty weak to range weapons because they're so damn big and unarmored in most cases. Then we have the normal infantry. Like, you see these orcs, they look well armored, but they ain't. Like, these orcs are probably elite. Best. And then we have magical creatures such as a griffin. Now, you may have noted that I did make a reference to this guy, and from what I hear of Surreal Beliefs, another YouTuber that I watch, is that heroes will not be attached to your armies of retinues. They won't have their own little group of men to order about. They'll be like an agent. And they'll have quest lines. So, basically, they'll follow. If you complete their quests, they get more powerful. In the Emperor's case, and this orc warlord trying to beat him, he gains a War Hammer and a Griffin Tiger. Basically, they'll be heroes, they'll lead your armies, they can detach, they can go wherever they want, they can even do their own little tasks. But they're just one individual. That means that they can run, they can do all that stuff, but they're going to get overwhelmed if they're swarmed by infantry. Sadly enough, the battle doesn't show off an orcish hero, to my knowledge, and the dwarfs aren't included, so I naturally am not interested. But these are promising good ideas, like massive monsters charging into the ranks only to get hit by a fireball from a mage who then explodes, and killing a swarm of your infantry in the process. So, I'm curious to see how this Total Warhammer works out. But if it's going to be DLCs, nah, count me out. Because, you know, it's DLCs. Like, I'm going to have to pay for a game? Aye, right. So anyway, don't forget to comment, subscribe, and all that jazz, and I will try and keep up to date with the Warhammer news. Until then, subscribe and enjoy my content, because I put things up regularly.